to perform original songs for you tonight, and I hope you'll hang around and enjoy with me. I'm still setting up. There's just too many things to do to get this going. But it's all working. At least it's working. Sort of. Okay, let me get my windows lined up. All right, let's line up some windows. The chat window here. Canon, how are you? And the chat window here. And I think we're all set. So I'm going to perform some original songs tonight. Paige, how are you tonight? It's so good to see you. I'm Seth. I'm a songwriter. I'm here to share some of the songs I wrote with you. And I hope you'll hang around and enjoy them. Oh, you know what? You know, I have this light that I bought just for this occasion, so I should turn it on, right? There. Is that better? I'm trying to get myself centered in the picture. Okay, let's see. Why does that look too big? Why is that picture much bigger than the other picture? National. How are you? Ruth Ann, how are you? Mr. Smith, how are you? You're from Turkey. Awesome. So I'm Seth. I'm a songwriter. I'm going to share some original songs with you. I guess it's always a good idea, I guess, to start off with a love song, right, Tori? Thank you for liking the live. This is a song, I never wrote a song faster. I wrote the song in 10 minutes, literally. I wrote it in the shower. Just got one thing to say. It's nothing really new, the same as yesterday. I love you. I see your pretty face. A single thought comes through. Just got one thing to say. I love you. I hope you don't mind if I repeat myself. It's just that you can get to me like no one else. When you take my breath away, there's not much I can do. Just got one thing to say. I love you. There are times when I like to go on and on, share a story, get a few things off my chest. Being with you right now, all those words are gone. There are only three that say it best. I love you. Oh, thank you, Anne. Just got one thing to say. I love you. Melika, Nathan, Danny, how are you? Marina, how are you? Thank you for liking the live. So I'm Seth. I'm here to perform a songwriter. I am here to share some of the songs I wrote with you all. And I hope you will hang around and enjoy them with me. And also just we're hanging out and hopefully having fun. From Belgium, awesome. I was in Belgium once. a tour of Europe after I finished business school. We started in London, but we spent a couple of days in Belgium, in the big city. Baby gorgeous, how are you? So good to see you tonight. Thank you for liking the live. So let's see. Oh, I haven't done this song in a while. Here's a song I really like. Well, all the songs I'm doing I like, or I wouldn't be doing them. But this one means a lot to me. It's it's like an anthem of self-acceptance. So hold on a second. Hold on just a gosh darn cotton picking minute there. Who used to say that? That was a cartoon I used to watch. Just one cotton picking minute there. I can't remember what cartoon it was, but it was a long time ago. I'm old. Maybe you couldn't tell. But anyway, this song is an anthem of self-acceptance, and I hope you like it. I got no fashion sense, don't like to follow trends. I dress the same as I did back in school. It killed me way back then. I never could fit in. But now I could care less if I'm not cool. I'm just being me, minding my own business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. I get anxious and depressed, distracted and obsessed, then sing away my troubles in a song. I fumble and I flail, I fall down and I fail, then pick myself back up and move along. Just being me, taking care of business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. When I'm gone, carve it on my grave. Here lies someone who lived his life his way. Thank you, Mackenzie, for liking the live. Just being me, minding my own business, not trying to be the same as you or different. And thank you for the rose. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. And 5 more roses, thank you, Mackenzie. No, I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. Oh, thank you for the follow. So, for those just joining, I'm Seth. I'm a songwriter. I'm here sharing original songs for you. Brussels, that's where I went. I had a mental block. I couldn't think of the name of the city, but yes, I was in Brussels. Oh no. I hope your wrist gets better. Hope, how are you? Sophia, how are you? User, oh, and thank you for the follow, Mackenzie. Yeah, that's right. If you're enjoying my live, please don't forget to follow and share and like. on the platforms where you can do this, you can tap the screen on certain platforms. Just tap, 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 tap. And you get more likes, and you give more likes, and you tell the algorithm, hey, this guy's pretty cool. And maybe they'll send more people, and we'll have a bigger crowd. We'll make a party out of it. So let's see, what original song should I do next? All right, I've been posting videos of this song, so I might as well play it. Or should I wait? And, the video went up, at least on one platform, like a half an hour ago. So if anybody sees the video and comes, and I've already played the song, that would be such a shame. Oh, the volume. Is that better? I'm sorry. I'm surprised you can hear me at all because the volume was like way too low. So I hope it's better now. I always, you know what else I forgot to do? I forget to do, like I have ADHD literally, and I just keep forgetting to do things. And I have a checklist. That's the funny thing is I have a checklist and then I forget to check my checklist. I hope that's better. Okay, great. So, what was I saying? I totally forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah, so I'm going to do this song. I've been posting some videos of this song lately. This is a song of gratitude. And I wrote this a couple of years ago during the lockdown. I was all by myself. I had been reading these articles about how people are depressed, getting depressed. Well, I get depressed, but I wasn't particularly depressed by the lockdown. And, I was just sitting there and I'm like, yeah, I know we're stuck at home and everything, but I got a lot of things to be thankful for. So I wrote this song. I'm just laying low, got no place to go, but I've got time. I don't need a car, I've got my guitar and this song of mine. Maybe I should be bored, just me and these four walls. Maybe I could have more, but I'm fine living small. Not a whole lot going on, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going wrong, not a whole lot. Got gratitude and a heartbeat. What more do I really need? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I like what I've got. I've had a bite to eat. Got 2 shoes on my feet and a place called home. My body works okay. The bills will all get paid and I like this song. Maybe I could have more, but I could have a lot less. Maybe I can afford a little time with no stress. Not a whole lot going on, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going wrong, not a whole lot. Got gratitude and a heartbeat. What more do I really need? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I like what I've got. There are crazy days that tire me out to the bone. It's fine sometimes, the world wants to leave me alone. Not a whole lot going on, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going wrong, not a whole lot. Got gratitude and a heartbeat. What more do I really need? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I like what I've got. Gratitude and a heartbeat. anyone need? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I like what I've got. Well, thank you. You know, Anne Vachement. Oh, I'm not sure what that means. You know, I studied French in middle school and high school, and I was really good at it. I was actually the best French student in the school. I was widely recognized. My French teacher in high school told me I was the best student she ever had. Oh, well, thank you so much. But I can't remember most of my French. I've forgotten almost all of it. How sad, because I don't use it. Oh, live goal. Oh, thank you so much, Elle. Thank you so much for the tiny, tiny trek. You know, there's a competition on the platform this month, and that I chose that as my live goal, that particular one, because I get points for it. So I'm going to reset my live goal. Sorry, hey everybody on favorite. I'll be back in a minute. I got to reset my live goal. I got to reset it. So that tiny, tiny trek gives me, it's asking me to choose something else, but I don't know why. It's asking me to choose a play for you, which is worth more coins, but I don't get points for it. So, you know, I want to get points in this competition. So I'm gonna up the live goal this time. Okay, instead of 1, I'll say 3. So I don't have to keep resetting it. Hopefully we'll make the goal. That'd be totally awesome. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Elle, for the contribution to the live goal. Oh, and a tiny, tiny thank you so much, Mackenzie. I really appreciate you so much, both of you. So I've reset the live goal. It's the tiny, tiny trek that I get points for. And there's another one that's, you know, uh-oh, my stream took a nap. Now it's not back. Why isn't it back? My stream took a nap. It's not coming back. It's frozen. Oh boy. The app is not responding. I got to shut it down and start it over again. And I had viewers on that app. All right. Sorry. Hold on a second. Okay, so sorry for the distraction there. You know, I got all these technical difficulties. Oh, Roger, how are you? All these technical. Oh, Mackenzie, thank you for the 3 tiny dinies. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Okay, so now I'm back. Well, I wasn't. I'm back everywhere, so I'm streaming in multiple places, and there's all these technical things that are going wrong, but we're okay now. So what should I do next? I'm doing original songs. Should I do something a little bit controversial? Oh, you know what? I haven't done this one in a while. So, you know, I've written a lot of political songs. Some of them are controversial, but then I wanted to write one that's not controversial at all. It's political. I've written a bunch of songs on the same topic about, you know, how things are so divided these days. And a big reason is there's so much misinformation going around. But the thing is, people hear things, and one side will hear one thing and the other side will hear the opposite. And both sides, somebody's obviously wrong, but everybody's absolutely sure of themselves, even though obviously they can't both be right. So I wrote this song about that. And I released it a few months ago as a single. So here it is. Wait, what key am I in? They said, oh wait, slower. They said it, you heard it on cable news. You read it somewhere in a social media post. You saw it recorded in a YouTube video, repeated again by your favorite podcast host. The way I heard the story is much different. I wonder, since we both have strong opinions, How do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight and who's lying to who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who's fooling us when so much is at stake? Have we both made certain to verify the facts and really looked into how credible is the source? And have we considered who profits from the hate and division of the information war? Anyone can fall for the deception. I'm asking you and me the same questions. How do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight? Who's lying to who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who's using us when so much is at stake? How often do we listen to the other side? If evidence were given, would we change our minds? How do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight and who's lying to who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who we can trust when so much is at stake? How do we know who we can trust when so much is at stake? So much is at stake. So much is at stake. So those just joining, I'm Seth, I'm a songwriter. I am sharing original songs with you. And drinking from my Stanley cup. I don't know if these are trendy anymore, but I really love this cup. Okay. Je parle français un petit peu. Okay, so what should I do next? You know, that song it's kind of connected to this other song, so I like to do them together sometimes. But this is another song. So there's a line in that last song that says, have we considered who profits from the hate and division of the information war? And I have a whole song devoted to that question. And it goes like this. Turn on the news, there's endless raging and whining about groomers, elites, and radical thugs coming after us. Somebody's trying real hard to keep us divided, as the haters keep searching for things to make sound scandalous. It's easy to get swept up in this culture war, till you see who the outrage machine is really working for. There's a trail to the boss's door. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Owners of private jets get richer and richer, while the fountain of fear's favorite party cuts their taxes. Their 5 men in robes made it legal to bribe politicians, 'cause that's really all a super PAC is. It's pay to play like their corporate donors wanted. You and me take a back seat to their pride. profits. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. They know voters would kick them to the curb if we were watching what they do. So they get us mad and they keep us scared, 'cause they sure don't want us to follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Who pulls the levers? Go get her, follow the money. Oh, thank you, sudden silence. Thank you so much. Oh, sorry. And I don't speak that much French. You know, I studied French in high school. I was, like I said, I was the top French student in the school, but I never used it after that. So I've totally forgotten all my French. But don't forget, if you're enjoying my live, please don't forget to like, share, follow, and or subscribe, depending on which platform you're on. And I'd like to mention that I do have a website where you can not only stream but also download my music. It's SethHilaryJackson.com, and you don't even have to remember that, because there is a link in my profile. And actually on one of the, well, I guess I'll say the name. You know, I hate to say the names of platforms because in case the algorithms are spying on me and they'll steer people away. But on TikTok, there's actually a link right on my screen. There should be, where you can just click the link. But otherwise, there's a link in my profile that'll take you to my website and all my other links, my Discord, my streaming platforms, my social media, everything. Pennsylvania. I went to school in Pennsylvania. Oh, baby Lovey wants to co-host. The thing is, I'm streaming in multiple places at once, and I'm performing my original song. So I've tried this before, and it's kind of awkward. To have, because the people on the other platforms can't hear, they can't see you. So they kind of hear this background chatter, and it's just weird. Jenna, how are you? Welcome. So I'm Seth, I'm a songwriter. I'm doing original songs. I hope you will hang around and follow me and like and share. And if you want to support me I have a live goal, and I get points. I get points for each contribution to that live goal in the competition for the month of August. That's only on TikTok. But on the other platforms, there should be a support me link right there in front of you. And if not, there's one, the link in my profile takes you there to that also. Okay, so what should I do next? I had a thought a minute ago. Oh yes, I know. Oh, Sharon. So, you know, I would love to do this co-host thing, but I'm streaming in multiple platforms. And so it would be really awkward because the other people on these other platforms, they'll just hear this background chatter and they won't be able to see what's going on. So this is a song that, like, this is kind of the story of my adult life. And well, I don't know if I'll tell the whole story now, but I literally wrote this in the car as I was driving. You know, moved to California, and then I moved back after 30 years. And when I left when I was across the state line back out of California, it was just so bizarre. And I wrote this song in my head, and I had to keep repeating it so I wouldn't forget it until I had a chance to pull over and write it down. So anyway, I won't tell the whole story now. The story's in the song anyway. I still can't see that welcome sign in the desert on I-10. The maze of streets that greeted me when I arrived back then. I was gonna make it big when I first hit LA. Now I'm an older nobody driving back the other way. People came and disappeared like I imagined all those years. There is no California, no sunny skies to warm ya, no starry-eyed dreams come true like I went there for. It must have once existed, somehow I must have missed it, but there is no California anymore. Was barely there a week first time I looked into your eyes. Through every dead-end street I hit, you stood there by my side. Through all the no's and maybes, all the big shot bullspit talk, to yes, we've got a deal, and then they don't return my calls. Facing east behind the wheel, please don't blame me if I feel there is no California, no sunny skies to warm ya, no starry-eyed dreams come true like I went there for. It must have once existed, somehow I must have missed it, but there is no California anymore. Expectations turn to vapor. I came out with something greater. You're still here, and I can love you anywhere. So I don't really care that there is no California, no sunny skies to warm ya, no starry-eyed dreams come true like I went there for. It must have once existed, somehow I must have missed it, but there is no California anymore. No, there is no California anymore. I lived in California for almost 30 years. And I wrote that song when I was leaving. Oh, thank you. Athenu? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you so much. Athenuia. Oh, that's close. I hate when people mispronounce my name, so I really hate mispronouncing other people's names also. Okay. I don't know how many songs I can do tonight because, oh, here's one. Let's see, I don't do this one very often. This one actually was a single back in last December. So I hope I can remember how it goes. Hope I won't screw it up too bad. Oh, those eyes. Oh, your touch. Oh, the feelings you stir up. Deep breath. Deep breath. You excite me and scare me to death. Let's go somewhere, get so far gone that we don't care. Come with me, hold on tight. We can make it all the way tonight. On the edge, you and me, as close as we can ever be. Come with me. Oh, your scent. Oh, those lips. Oh, the way you move those hips. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You're so good, I'm losing myself. Want more, more, more. Now every part of me is yours. Come with me, hold on tight. We can make it all the way tonight. On the edge, you and me, as close as we can ever be. Come with me. You're all that matters. You're all I see. All I want for you to come with me. Hold on tight. We can make it all the way tonight. On the edge, you and me, as close as we can ever be. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. Okay, so what should we do next? You know, I have this oh, thank you, Carrie. So I'm going to do an unreleased song. I'm so glad you like that song. I'm going to do an unreleased one. It's another love song. I don't like doing too many love songs in my life because then people think, oh, you know, he's just another singer-songwriter who does love songs. Actually, if you go to my website, you'll see I have my songs divided into categories. You know, I have the relationship songs. There are so many of those that they're really into two categories. There's the happy ones and the not so happy ones. Then I have mental health songs, and I have political songs, and I have fun songs, and then I have like, I call them life songs, like the one I did earlier, There Is No California. It's just songs about my life. And if it doesn't fit into the other categories, I put it there too. There aren't too many of those, but. So anyway, this is an unreleased song. I'm working on recording it. I have a recording. But I just uploaded my next single to my distributor. I guess I should play that too. But this one is 2 singles from now. Sitting on the sofa, swiping right and left. One lonely night, darker than the next. An empty bed, waiting for me. No ray of hope I could see. Then fast as a flash from the sky, came the one who opened my eyes. Aurora is the light of my life. Her aura shines through the night. Like a burst from the stars, she brightens my heart. You can't know how much I adore her. My love overflows in the glow of Aurora. Hair as red as fire, eyes of emerald green, a heart of gold from out of a dream. She brings color to my world, makes the flame inside me burn. Aurora is the light of my life. Her aura shines through the night. Like a burst from the stars, she brightens my heart. You can't know how much I adore her. My love overflows in the glow of Aurora. A greater glare than a solar flare. She electrifies the air. Aurora is the light of my life. Her aura shines through the night. Like a burst from the stars, she brightens my heart. You can't know how much I adore her. My love overflows in the glow of Aurora. Like a burst from the stars, she brightens my heart. There's nothing I wouldn't do for her. My love overflows in the glow of Aurora. My love overflows in the glow of Aurora. So that is Unreleased. James Taylor. Okay, I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you, Anthem. So that, I said that's Unreleased. You know, I haven't even done my latest single. I'm actually kind of, oh, thank you, Nicole. Hey, thank you so much. So, you know, there's somebody who sometimes comes to my live and supports me who really seems to like my latest single. So I haven't played it yet in case she comes. I don't know how much longer I should wait, but I also have a single that I just finally uploaded to my distributor and set a release date. You know, one of the problems is I really want to change my artist name. So when I started to upload the song to the distributor, I had to think, I realized if I change my artist name, so, you know, I have my stuff on Spotify and I have a few thousand followers on Spotify and I get a couple of hundred streams a month. But if I change my artist name, I have to open a whole new account and start everything from zero. So I thought, do I really want to do that? So I was going to do it, and then I decided to put it off again. So I released it, I uploaded it finally under my existing name, Seth Hilary Jackson. And it's coming out on the 29th, August 29th. So I'm going to play the upcoming single. And here it is. This is a sad song, but it's also a song of healing. The waves of missing her keep rolling in. Her empty side of bed staring me down. I try to dry my eyes, but they fill up again. So I give in and let it all pour out. With every tear that falls, there goes one more drop of pain from deep inside the vault. of a heart that loves in vain. But I'm feeling hints of healing, though each trickle might be small. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. At first I hit the bottle, but that didn't work. Rebound romance couldn't turn the tide. The one way to get through is just to feel the hurt. And bit by bit, I'm leaving her behind. With every tear that falls, there goes one more drop of pain from deep inside the vault of a heart that loves in vain. But I'm feeling hints of healing, though each trickle might be small. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. At least I've begun to learn I'm tough enough to be a little weak, to soften up with every tear that falls. There goes one more drop of pain from deep inside the vault of a heart that loves in vain. But I'm feeling hints of healing, though each trickle might be small. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. I'm feeling hints of healing, though each trickle might be small. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. Those of you just joining, I'm Seth. I'm a songwriter. I'm here sharing original songs, songs that I wrote. I wrote all these songs, and if you're enjoying my life, please don't forget to like, share, follow, subscribe, whatever it's called on whatever platform you're on. If anybody wants to support me through my live goal or otherwise, that would be totally awesome. I would so appreciate you. And if you like my music, it's available on my website, SethHilaryJackson.com, and you don't even have to remember that because there is a link. For some of you, it's right there on the screen. All you got to do is tap on the link. It's a picture. You can see the picture, and otherwise it's in my bio. There's a link, and it takes you to a link tree with all my links, my website, my Discord, all my streaming platforms, all my social media, and a support me link. And also on my website, besides the songs, I also have artist merch. So I got to self-promote a little bit, you know. Pardon the self-promotion. Okay. So my latest single, which category? It actually falls into. It's kind of a mental health song. And it's also a life song. I may have it in both categories on my website. So you know, I like to. It's not like I know I look like I'm just so together. I know, I understand, but yeah, I go through a lot of struggles, and instead of hiding from them, I write songs about them. And so this is one of those. This is about the creative struggle. And you'll notice in most of my struggle songs, because it's kind of my overall philosophy is just find a way to move forward. That's kind of even no matter how depressed I am. And I have a song about that too, which I might play. Just find a way to move forward. I check my social media, scroll through the latest news as I create amnesia of the job I need to do. It's been like this for me all day. My nerves are off the charts. I need to find the words to say, and I don't know where to start. So here I sit at my desk, big blank slate in my head, trying to get at it, trying not to panic, stuck inside this place I hate, wishing I could escape, 'cause I don't wanna face the fear of an empty page. You'd think that with my history I'd have a little trust in my own creativity. It feels like boom or bust. The problem is I'm making this about my self-esteem when I need to be taking this into the world of dreams. So here I sit at my desk, big blank slate in my head, trying to get at it, trying not to panic, stuck inside this place I hate. Just one way to escape. Gotta force myself to face the fear of an empty page. I get my fingers moving, just one line. I'm suddenly producing, and I'm fine. Emerging from this place I hate, making one more great escape. All I had to do was face the fear of an empty page. All I had to do was face the fear of an empty page. So that's my latest single. You can hear it again on my website or on Spotify or any of the other streaming platforms. And on my website, you can also download it. And actually, it's name your own price, starting at free, and you can't beat that. So let's see. Can I do another song? Do I have the energy? You know, I haven't even mentioned this tonight. That's really unusual, but I have long COVID, which is an actual thing. A lot of people don't even believe COVID is real. And they maybe never heard of long COVID, or they think it's not really a real thing, but trust me, it's a real thing. It's extremely disabling. I can't go more than a couple of hours usually without having to take naps. Oh, thank you, David. I really appreciate you. So when I go live, my goal is to make it an hour. I've been live, it looks like 54 minutes. And I try to do songs for an hour, but the problem with the chronic fatigue is something called post-exertional malaise, which I really want to avoid. So maybe I can do a mellow song. That song takes a lot of energy to do, actually. So now I'm suddenly feeling like maybe should be done with songs for tonight. What I'd really love to do is take a break, take a nap, like 10 or 15 minutes, and come back. But I don't know how that would work. You probably, I mean, and I don't think anybody would hang around for 15 minutes while I take a nap. And then the algorithm might, especially on TikTok, they might give me a penalty for not having original content on my stream. I have this screen that says "Be right back." I can show you what it looks like. Here's the "Be right back" scene. Oh, there's two of them. There's the intermission scene. There's that one. And then there's this one. And then there's this one. Hi, everybody, we're back. So I could put up the, intermission scene and take a little break. And then maybe I could come back and do a couple more songs. I just don't know how well that would work out. From the audience point of view and from the algorithm point of view. Eddie, oh. Are you here, Eddie? I see Eddie liked the live an hour ago. If I saw your name there, I'd have done Dumb and Famous. Are you still there? On which platform? Facebook, okay. What did I just do? I've kind of been saving this song for Eddie to, because last time he was here, he asked me to please do it, and I was already done doing songs. But I also, have not even done a country song tonight. I don't know. I probably shouldn't do any more songs, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it anyway. I may regret this. I may live to regret this. Or I feel like I should wait another 2 minutes, because then it'll be an hour. And after the hour, this magic thing happens with the algorithm, supposedly, where it just decides, oh, he's been live an hour. Let's send a whole bunch of new people. Well, let me see how long I've actually been live. Oh, it's almost an hour. So I had to go live, I went live a minute or so earlier on one platform than all the others because of the technical challenges involved in multi-streaming. All right. Eddie, if you're out there, this is for you. So Eddie, I should mention, Eddie is he's my co-writer on this song. There are two co-writers in this song, but Eddie came up with the idea in the first place. And he sent me the idea. And then, I wasn't sure about this idea at first. So I took a while to think about it. And then I wrote it and I sent it to him, and he says, oh, I already wrote another version of it. So he sent me his version, and he's really easygoing. So he's like, well, that's okay, we can use your version. I'm like, no, because your version is actually, is better in some ways, and my version's better in some ways. So let's combine the two. So I took the two versions and merged them into one. And so here's the song. She looked at me and said, you ain't the sharpest in the shed. Told me that I won't amount to spit. When she walked out the door, she made her bed. She's gonna eat those words, count on it. So let her call me not so bright. I'll be up on stage tonight. Crowd clapping along like it's contagious. pages with my name on the marquee. She can think of me as the one who's dumb and famous. You know, it may be true I didn't do so great in school, but my low grades didn't mean I failed. I had other things I needed to do, like studying my picking and my scales. So let her call me not so bright. I'll be up on stage tonight, crowd dancing along like it's contagious with my name on the marquee. She can think of me as the one who's dumb and famous, while she's watching on TV while I work it having fun. Maybe she might start to see which one of us is dumb. So let her call me not so bright. I'll be up on stage tonight, crowd singing along like it's contagious with my name on the marquee. She can think of me as the one who's dumb and famous. With my name on the marquee, she can think of me as the one who's dumb and famous. All right. Well, thank you, KT. Oh, and thank you for sharing the live. If you're enjoying my live, please don't forget to like, share, follow, subscribe, whatever it is on whichever platform you are on. And if you would like to support me, that would be so awesome. I would totally appreciate you. And I'm Seth. I'm a songwriter. I have been here sharing original songs with you. What's this message? Oh, I see. Uh-oh, I just lost my screen. Ah, there it is. So I would love to keep going. Oh, thank you, David. That's a big compliment. Warren Zevon's awesome. So I would love to keep going, but because of my chronic fatigue, my long COVID, I think that's my final song of the evening. I do this Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 9 o'clock New York time. I try to make it an hour. And we have successfully made that goal tonight. Sometimes I go over, sometimes I go under, but even if I stop doing songs, I usually just hang around and chat for the rest of the hour. And then after I'm doing songs, sometimes I just hang around and chat. Anyway, it's really hard to end the lives, actually. You know, I always say, okay, I'm going to end the live, and then 10 minutes later, I'm still here. Sometimes 20 minutes later, I'm still here. It's just fun to hang out with you all. Thank you, David. So please subscribe if you're not already, or follow, depending on the channel you're on. Thank you, Christiana, for liking the live. And, you know, for a long time, I started my accounts like just telling my life story. And I was, you know, just posting these story videos all the time. And that was really fun. And then, so I come on here and I tell more stories. And then I started thinking, what if I run out of stories? No, I'll never run out of stories. But I had all these stories I wanted to tell. I was really going to talk about my music business experience. But then I figured, well, I should start with, you know, how I first got involved with music. And then so I went back to my childhood. And then I kind of had all these tangents that were kind of, you know, related. And then I just kind of started telling, you know, things that stood out in my life that along the way. I finally got up to the point in my story where I was writing songs. And then, I don't know, I just stopped enjoying the storytelling. And I I also started thinking, the funny thing is if I was, having my account grow as a storyteller, but I'm like, my stories that I really want to tell are in my songs. I'm a musical storyteller. So then I started thinking, and I started seeing this one guy giving the advice. You're not like a content creator. You're not like an influencer. So you're not trying to get people to know you personally. You want them to get to know your music. And I'm like, you're right. So lately I've just mostly been posting my music. There was a troll earlier this evening. He said one dumb thing and I ignored him. I'll block him later. Later on I can go back into the chat and see who the trolls were. And I know I can't block them in real time, but I can block them in retrospect time. So the advice was to just post my music and then find one clip that does particularly well and just keep posting that one over and over again. So I don't know, it's like, I don't know what clip to post. So I've been, I have taken sort of that advice and I've been posting different clips of different songs. So right now, I've been posting the song called Gratitude in a Heartbeat, which I played earlier. And that song's really important to me. It was the first song, I have this line. The song was originally written, if you hear it, and you'd probably think you might think it was called Not a Whole Lot. And it actually was called that at first. And I wrote the whole song as if it was called Not a Whole Lot, but then I released it as Not a Whole Lot. But every time I sang it, this one line jumped out at me. Gratitude in a heartbeat. What more does anyone need? I thought, God, that might be the best line I've ever written. That should be the title. So I got a new album cover. I deleted the release and re-released it under the new title. And then I made like t-shirts and stuff. And which you can get on my website. I made like t-shirts and hoodies and tote bags and all kinds of merch with that line on them. And I wear my Gratitude in a Heartbeat t-shirt proudly because, that's a message that I feel like that's the closest I'll ever come probably to the meaning of life. So that inspired me to, create t-shirts and stuff. And so I've done that with some of my other song lyrics too. So there are several songs that I turned into merch. So I hope you'll go to my website and check it out and maybe get something, which you can proudly wear, both as a message and as a show of support to yours truly. So again, if you're enjoying my live and you're not already following me or subscribed, please do that. We got 4,900 likes. Let's see if we can get to 5,000 real quick. We just need another 100 likes on TikTok. So just tap your screen, everybody. Please keep tapping your screen and let's get up to 5,000 likes. A nice round number. Oh, you know what? I didn't even connect. I forgot to even do this app. I'll do it now. Better late than never. And I can see a more precise number of the likes. Okay, so now it's showing me. Oh, it doesn't. It has to catch up. It's catching up to see how many likes there are. The app is catching up. It's not catching up. Why is it not catching up? It's showing 0. Oh well. The best laid plans. But everybody, please, if you're enjoying my live, please tap your screen, tap, 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 and let's get up to 5,000 likes. We got 4,900. We have 4,900. We're so close. Huh. Okay. I don't know why that's not working. It usually works. Okay. All right. Well, maybe I'm going to have to end the live short of that 5,000. It's so close. We got 4,900. We only need another 100 likes or less to hit that big 5,000 mark. Surely we can do it. Emma, how are you? So please, everybody, let's get to 5,000 likes. We got 4,900, 4,900 going once, going twice. Still going. Jenna, Jordan, Amanda, please tap your screen and let's get to 5,000 likes. Carson, how are you tonight? I'm so glad you're all here. And I do this on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Hey, Judy, how are you? Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, 9 o'clock New York time. So I hope I'll see you again. And if I do somehow manage to have energy, despite my long COVID chronic fatigue, if I do have some energy in between, I will jump in occasionally and do an unscheduled live. Those are usually not an hour. Those are usually maybe 25 minutes or a half an hour. You know, when I'm sitting here, you know, I'm kind of just like noodling on the guitar. This is a common noodle. So I made a live highlight video, and I was just, you know, I was talking to people and I was sharing a story and just kind of, you know, while I'm talking, I'm doing this, and you know, TikTok creates these highlight videos for you, and it created a video out of like this 1 minute and 5 second segment where I was talking and noodling on the guitar, and then when I posted it, it muted the sound because it said I was using unlicensed music. I'm like, I was just sitting here going like this, and it gave me like a copyright violation for this. Is that nuts? Oh! Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear about Dixon, but I don't know what that is. Is that a TV show? River of Deceit? Rest in peace to Dixon. All right, well, I'm going to go lie down, get some rest, and I'll be back. Please join me Sunday, 9 o'clock New York time, and maybe I'll catch you. So follow me, subscribe, set your notifications. I also have a Discord. The link is in my bio, and there are notifications there when I go live. So I hope you will join me next time, and I'll share some more original songs with you and hang out and hopefully spread some good vibes.